Coach, obviously not the result you were looking for tonight. What kind of is the first thing that stands out in your mind, and looking ahead, what you want to improve in practice for this weekend going into Iowa?
Sure. Obviously Saginaw Valley played very, very well tonight. They were very physical. They were much more physical than we were, a lot tougher than we were. We didn't handle contact in the post, on the perimeter. We just didn't do a very good job of that. They were more ready to play. Had their team more ready to play as a coaching staff. Certainly on us, we got a lot of growth in front of us. We learned a really tough lesson about what it's going to take to be a really good team, and we got a long way to go.
Travis Leonardi with the Western Herald. So Lamar Norman, 7 for 12 from 3 tonight. How are you looking to utilize him in the upcoming Big Ten matchup, and what has he meant to this team transferring in and the offensive value he brings so far?
Lamar's a good player. He can really shoot the basketball. He can really, really score. All of us, including Lamar, our entire team, has to buy into things other than scoring the basketball. We're thrilled that Lamar's here. He's a good player. He's going to have a really good career here. But we've got to get a lot tougher as a team. We've got to do a better job on the defensive end of the floor. We've got to take a lot more pride in our physical toughness. I think all of our guys would tell you that, and certainly Lamar is part of that.
So WMU won the rebound battle and had 7 offensive boards, but just 39% shooting in the second half. How do you turn some of those second chances into more scores and, eventually a closer game?
Yeah, there's a lot of parts that go into that. Some of it is shot selection. Obviously, some of it is effort. Some of it is moving the basketball better, making plays for one another. There's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of areas we can work on, not just picking on one, but we've got to get a lot better.
What needs to change, and what do the Broncos need to execute to, bring a better performance and potentially a victory on the road with the Big Ten matchup against Iowa?
Well, I think winning and losing takes care of itself in a lot of ways. I'm more interested in how we compete. I'm more interested in what we're about as a team. What do we want to be about? Are we just going to try to outscore people? Or how are we going to be with our toughness, our connectivity, our defense, things like that? We've got to really address those things. Winning and losing is a product of what you do, day in and day out, possession by possession, and we're not at that point yet.